Breaking news coming in, let's cut across to those developments. Amid the raging Israel-Hamas war, a group of opposition leaders, including MP Danish Ali and former parliamentarians like Mr. Manishankar Ayyar, also Mr. K.C. Tyagi, have visited the Palestinian embassy to express solidarity with the Palestinians. The opposition leaders have also issued a statement and have condemned the bombing of Palestinians in Gaza by Israel and said this amounts to genocide. We already have witnessed a sort of politics that has played out here in India. The government of India, Prime Minister on repeated occasions, more than 2 occasions, has unequivocally expressed his support to the actions of Israel and what the country is suffering right now. The response of the Congress party has been a nuanced one. They have said that yes, Israel has a right to defend itself, but still the humanitarian causes should be looked into. On the other side, you have also had the left parties which have taken an extreme view, calling Israel a terrorist state. So that narrative has played out here in India as well. Cutting across to Anshul, who is with us on the broadcast. Anshul, tell us more about this.
So yes, at least 15 leaders from the I.N.D.I.A alliance have come out in support of Palestine, and in fact today, just a few minutes ago, they came to the Palestinian embassy, the location at which I am standing, and they submitted this memorandum to the ambassador. Now this memorandum that has been signed by more than 15 opposition leaders very clearly states, and I'd like to quote from this, that recognizing the Palestinian people have endured innumerable suffering over the last 75 years, we firmly assert that now is the time to end their plight. We urge the international community to recognize the establishment of an independent Palestine along the 1967 borders in accordance with the UN resolution. Also, they have very clearly stated that Mahatma Gandhi, while Israel and Palestine were being formed back in 1947-48, had very clearly stated that Palestine belongs to Arabs, the same manner in which England belongs to the Britishers, and hence the stand of India should remain the same. They have urged the international community to come out in support of Palestine and stop the kind of atrocities that are happening on the Palestinian people in this ongoing war between Hamas and Israel. How much of this will have any sort of deterrence in the manner in which we are seeing the war that has broken out over the Israel-Gaza border over the last 7 days? That is something that remains to be seen. But yes, these parties from the I.N.D.I.A alliance have now very clearly come on record and have submitted their support in favor of the people of Palestine. And while speaking to CNN News 18, they have also made an appeal to Israel as well as Hamas to make sure that this entire war is stopped at the earliest, so that the loss that people are enduring, that civilians are enduring, that could be stopped, and definitely a resolution could be found by the way of dialogue.
All right, Anshul, as you get us all those details, our colleague Akshara is also joining us from Bengaluru. Akshara, I believe there are some pro-Palestine protests which are happening in the IT capital of the country. Tell us more about these protests. Who are these participants?
Well, you see, large number of citizens and activists have gathered here at MG Road metro station. So as you can see in the visuals, citizens have formed a human chain here. They're holding placards and also, Palestinian flags which read "The help is near, free Gaza." So these are the readings which you're getting to see here. You can see people holding candles here. But right now, as you can see in the visuals, people are not letting them, hold this protest, the silent protest that is being held at MG Road metro station. They are taking away the placards and also the Palestinian flags which are being held by the students and the citizens here who have gathered here. So as you can see the visuals, the dramatic visuals that are coming in, the students are being pushed aside and likely to be taken into police custody because the police officials are not allowing them or letting them to hold the silent protest that is being held today. So these are the dramatic visuals that are coming in. So the students and the activists say that this was an informed discussion was supposed to take place here, where they are holding placards and also pamphlets are being distributed to the citizens here in Bengaluru who have gathered here, where they claim that they would like to inform the citizens of Bengaluru regarding what is taking place in Palestine. So that's what is taking place here. That was what's supposed to take place here. But right now, police officials who have come here are stating that they have no permission to protest here. So that's the reason why they'll be taking into police custody. They'll be taking them into police custody. But as you can see in the visuals, a large number of people have gathered here in support with the Palestine. So that's what happening here at MG Road metro station here in Bengaluru, where scores of people are gathered here. But right now, now, as you can see in the visuals, they are being taken into police custody, likely to be taken into police custody. So the idea of these citizens and people who had gathered here is that they wanted to discuss the issue of Palestine and bring awareness about the issue of Palestine here in Bengaluru. So that's what they had to say regarding this. So that's the reason why you're getting to see large number of students, so citizens of Bengaluru who had gathered here in support with the Palestinian people. So that's what is taking place here in Bengaluru. But as you can see in the visuals right now, bringing you from the MG Road metro station, the police are not letting them stand here with the placards or Palestine flags. They are asking them to vacate the place right now. So that's what is taking place here in Bengaluru, where groups of citizens, activists have gathered here in solidarity with Palestine.
Akshara and Anshul getting us all the details on that important story. Across the world, these kind of protests have been witnessed. While there are various pro-Israel protests, solidarity with Israel protests that have happened, countries like India have unequivocally come out and supported the cause of Israel. But there are various protests and demonstrations that have happened.